Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. I totally have Danielle Denny Buttons, I love how she always says it so fast, to blame for this purchase. She, was that last week, did a color and chat showing these dot markers. And I think she just showed, she had these Zig clean color dot markers. I had never heard of these. Absolutely loved what she did. I thought it looked so cool. So, of course, I had to go on a hunting spree and see what other kind of dot markers there were out there. So again, this is the Zig Clean Color Dot markers. This is a set of 12. Dots of various sizes can be drawn by adjusting the pressure applied to the pen tip. Here are our colors. We're going to take these all out and we're going to look at the pretty colors. Now this is by Zig also, the Clean Color Dot. These are metallics. Here are our colors up here, and there are 6 in this set. Then I found some by Tombow. So I thought, oh, these looked so pretty. What a beautiful rainbow of colors, huh? So there are 12 in this package. Now, the one thing about Tombows, unlike all the rest of them, you can't vary the degree of pressure to get different size of dots with these. There's one size fits all, one size of dot. They're 5mm dots. Oh, they are dual tip though. That I didn't know. There is a 3mm fine liner on the other end. Did not see that. Okay, so these are dual ended, but like I said, the one end is more flat, so you can't vary your pressure and get different size dots. But they'll still be fun to use. Then an off-brand, more like a generic brand, is NiArt or NiArt dot marker. Oh, it says market set. I think that's a typo. This is a 12-pack of dot markers. So we're going to take a look at those also. So we are going to do a per se swatch chart, but we're just going to make some dots and just play around with this a little bit. See what colors we come out with. I was thinking that following Danny's lead, I may do a color and chat with these next week. I got to see how things go. But, oh, I didn't realize these were dual-ended too. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Okay, so on the one end, we have our spongy, rounded end that you make the dots with. And you'll see what I mean. Then the other end is our very fine tip. Oh, isn't that neat? I love it. That is nice. Can you see that? Not real well, huh? So this is what the barrel looks like our typical Zig. The clean color, the real brush clean color, watercolor markers. So this is the Zig Clean Color Dot. So it shows the fine liner end and the dot end. Water-based pigment, keep horizontal. So you don't want to store these vertical. And we do have a color name, yay! So this one is Candy Pink. All right, so we're going to take a look at these first. And I am going to write down the color names. Wasn't sure if there were going to be color names for any of these, so I just got a blank sheet of paper. And if they had color names, I was just going to jot them down. So this first one is the Zig Clean Color Dot. And I most likely will make some type of chart for these. Clean color dot. So, does it state? No, it just states a number there. Do they have a number on here? Platinum. Oh yeah, there's a code on here, but the last three numbers, let me zoom you in. The last three numbers, real tiny here, is the color number. So we have platinum and 091. And that's what it states on the box right here. It says 091. So it does correspond. So I'm going to write, well, let's start with the yellow. We'll go through my typical order. So we have Summer Sun. Oh, I should have wrote the number first. Summer Sun 503. So let's see how these work. Just looked like a lot of fun when Danny was doing them. So if you press hard, get a little lighter, really light. Isn't that cool? I love it. Oh, awesome. This is going to be so much fun. And then the fine tip. Oh, very nice and fine. So if you wanted to do some dots and also color in, that would be neat. Or connected dots. No, just kidding. Okay. So that is that one. Then we have Island Coral 2. Can't write with that. 207. I wasn't sure if I was going to record this weekend or next weekend, but I thought, let's record it, and then maybe next week's color and chat, we could color a mandala or something with these. Oh, that is so neat. It's the little things in life. All right, so we don't have a red, but I see in my other sets we do. So this one is Salmon 021. Very deep though, it is pretty much red. I would call it a red. Then we have that Candy Pink 206. Sorry for the shadows, guys. Candy Pink. That's the problem with having my lighting overhead. So we have our, ooh, that's bright pink, isn't it? And then we have a purple, gotta have purple. We have Hyacinth 081. Yes, these are fun. And we have Splash 301. It's a pretty blue. Then we have an aqua color. Blue Bonnet 036. They have some cute names. Blue Bonnet as one word. Then we have a few greens. We have Ocean 042. This looks like a pretty aquamarine or teal, not sure. Oh, pretty teal. That's gorgeous. We have a very light green called Kiwi 402. Oh, that'll play with my dyslexic tendencies. 042 and 402. You can see all the different varying sizes of dots you can get. Oh, and here's a real dark blue. Denim 034. So I think between all of these sets, we're going to have a really nice variety of colors. Then we do have a brown. This one's called a fawn. And it is 064. Oh, my screen. Sorry, guys. Then last in this set is that gray. Platinum 091. So really nice rainbow of colors in here too. Isn't that awesome? Look at those pretty colors. So yeah, we have pretty much the entire spectrum here. All right, let's go on to, I'll put all this away off camera. We have just this set of 6, but this is the Zig Clean Color Dot Metallics. So, Zig Clean Color Dots Metallic. Let's look what these look like. Again, on the back, it basically says the same thing as the first set. They do all come in these nice little cases. I may just put mine all together. Let's face it, you know I will. So again, these are dual-ended, just like the other Zigs. I'm going to see what... let's see how the metallic looks. Oh, isn't that pretty? Ooh. So these would also be nice for enhancing your standard, your regular colored pictures. Very pretty. All right. So let us start off with this gold. I'm assuming we have names again. Never assume, but... Okay, gold 101. Let's see what the metallic end of it looks like. Oh, that is so pretty. Ooh. We do have a purple. So we have violet 124. Oh, that is pretty. Boy, these are juicy. Holy cow. Ah, those are so shimmery. We have, not sure if it's a red or a pink. Red. Red 126. Guess that answers that. Oh, his caps are on tight. And again, store these horizontally. We have a blue. This one is called Blue. 125. No unique names here. They're no fun. Do love the fact these are dual-ended. Then we have a green. Let's see. Yep, it's called green. 121. I suppose this one's going to be gray. So we have not had a black. I wonder if there's a black in these. Oh, that one might be. Yep. And we all know Zig's high quality of their products. So here we have a silver. This is 102. So I suppose you could go 101, 102, 4, 5, 6. Well, they skipped 1 and they missed a 2 and a 3. Maybe they're going to add in the future. So then we have the silver. Oh, that's pretty. And I'm off camera again. Jeez. All right, so those are the 6 Zig metallic dots. Very shiny. Can't really show it on the camera though. But trust me, they are. So, all right, let's go on to Tombow. So I'm going to draw a line down the middle. Yeah, real straight, Lisa, real straight. Let's get out the Tombows. These are called play color dots. There are 12 colors in here. Like I said, we do have the dual tip, but the dot end is a standard 5 millimeter big. Don't know if we're going to have color names on here. Looks like we may, but it is in Japanese. Because after all, Tombow is a Japanese company. Well, they could have provided the English names. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. We shall see. If they even just have a number on them, that would suffice. So let's have a look at the Tombow ones now. So they do have a clip on theirs, unlike the Zigs. Not that anybody really uses these, do you? I don't know. Okay, so this is the dot end, and as you can see, like I said, these are different. They have a flat end, not a rounded. And with the rounded ends, of course, that's when you could get your varying sizes. This is one size. So that is the dot end. And does it say anything about a color? Let's see, 180. Now, is that this line of pens or is it a color number? No, I think it's just the line of pens. Yeah, because it's 180 on all of them. Let's see if there's any difference in these numbers at all. This here number is different. This one's 02 and this one's 20. Let us see. They're very small though, my gosh. Yeah, see, it's literally impossible to read. This is either, well, my lighting might not be the best for it either. I don't know, maybe 14. No, this one's 14. So, yeah, they're on here. That one's 8. They are on here, but that one's 7. So maybe I'll jot down what I can see. That one's 27. Okay. Well, I'll write down what I can read. Either that or you just say, you know, yellow, orange, pink, coral, red, light green, whatever. That might be easier. So here we have the, what are they called? Tombow plate color. And what did I say this one was? This one's so hard. Oh no, this one wasn't too bad. It's the O2. Okay, so if you put this one straight up and down, then the other end, again, is the fine liner. And this is a plastic one. Kind of reminds me of Artesa's toy markers, where they have the brush tip on one end, then the super fine liner. It's kind of what this reminds me of with that plastic nib. Very nice, though. Boy, for any of you who journal, this would be really nice for writing in notes. And these are all water-based, so should not go through your papers unless it's very thin paper, like your Bible journaling, maybe. Okay, this one is number 27. Boy, you really got to get them down flat. Again, very juicy though. Nice, vibrant colors. Here we have, see, the darker barrels are harder to read. It's 20 something. 25 maybe. I think that's what it says. So, you know, you could always label them, you know, with a bigger label if you want to. So there we have our red. Kind of looks on the orangey side, right? And we have what looks to be a coral. This is number, is that 88 or 6? 88, I believe. Nope. I definitely do prefer the zigs, the rounded tip. These you have to have so perfectly straight up and down. This one is 87. But I imagine if you use these enough, you will get familiar, you know, more with how to handle them. All right, we do have a purple. This is number, it's either 20, 26, 26, I think. Oh, some more very pretty colors, though. And some of them are different than the others, like this, the reds, even having a nicer orange than the others. So we have a couple of blues, 14. Yeah, see, I think you have to go around. Yes, that works much better. Doylisa. And then a darker blue. I'm probably not going to be able to read this one. Boy, 14, 15, or 16. Take your pick. Oh, it can't be 14. I think it's a 16. Again, doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, that works much better. Just wiggling it around a little bit. For anybody that had these, you're probably saying, Lisa. All right, we have a light green, and this is number 8. Yes, that works really good that way. Get a perfect round circle. So you can see they're larger than these. So that might come in handy too if you're trying to do your... Now, what she used these for and what I'm going to do is a type of coloring called pointillism. I haven't seen pointillism done quite in this manner before. I just seen it where you do it with your one coloring material and you just put dots closer and closer together where you wanted it darker versus farther apart where you wanted it lighter. And that's how you kind of color. Sorry, I'm off screen. You know, and that's what's called pointillism. You put more dots where you want it darker, you know, and then a few less where you want it lighter, and, you know, on and on. So that's kind of what pointillism is. Now what Danny did is, you know, where you want it darker, you do the bigger dots. And it was just so cool. I thank you, Danny, for the idea. So yes, I am stealing the idea from her. This one is 9. We can steal from each other, right? Well, that one didn't turn out. Oh, is that a pretty mint green, though? Oh, I love that. Then we have a brown, and this is a dark brown versus that one being a light brown, which is awesome. And this one, yeah, forget about reading. Don't know. Not even gonna fathom a guess. I imagine I could find the colors, the numbers online, though. I don't want to write. No. Oh, see, it screwed me all up. So that is a really nice compliment to that one. Very cool. And then we do have a gray. This is number 34. So this would really be neat if you were doing something where you were doing like maybe a bulleted journal. You wanted something the exact same size, but you wanted some different colors. That's where these would really come in handy. You know, you could put a dot and then write with the other end. So they're really unique. Really have a neat place in the journaling world, but we're going to use them in the coloring world. All right, so these are the Nye Art. I'm going to say Nye Art dot marker, not marquette, dot marker set. Again, not sure if we have color names or numbers or anything. It says free color spot. Okay. Now, looks like they're in 2 different sections. How do we get into this thing? Here we go. Not sure why the 2 separate cases, but... Oh, here we go. In Atom Tech brand, Tombow Tech. Okay, Atom Tech, ATTOM. So they are on Facebook. They do have email and then a website. So you can scan this to follow them on Facebook for more deals and new releases. Interesting. Satisfied or unhappy? Okay, so we have these colors. Oh, so we have a bright set and looks what appears to be more of a pastel set, if you will. So that's why they're in 2 different containers. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's start with the bright set. And we'll see what these look like. Not sure, they don't, well, maybe they're dual tip. I would think they would be, just because people do use them in their journaling, where they do the dots and then they write. Okay, there are color names or numbers here, I'm not sure. But again, it's in Japanese, so won't be able to decipher that. Oh, they give you a picture to try this on. So they are meant for coloring too. They're cute. So you can try them out on here. That's cute. If nothing else, I may take my translator app, see if it can pick these up in these colors. I'm not sure if it's going to do that. See if I can figure out the numbers. But they're not going to be on here anyhow, so I guess, oh, there is a number though here, 879. No, that's just the number of this product. So, yeah, there is no specific number. Although the end numbers are different. I suppose we could use the last 3 numbers because they're all different in here, you know, to correspond with each particular color. And you can read these easier than Tombow's. Maybe we'll do that. All right, so again, let's start with the yellow. And I'm going to use the last 3 numbers. We'll see if they're all unique. I would think so. So this one is 977. So we have a yellow. So let's take a look at what these look like. Again, like Tombow's, we have the clip on the cap. It's a clear cap. We have the dot end. So let's see what these look like. They don't make quite as big a dots. They don't feel as squishy. So I don't think we're going to get the variation in size. You know, but you still do. Just because it's not quite as squishy, you're not going to get them quite as big as the others, which can be okay. And then, oh yeah, we do get the fine tip. So, yes. All right, we do have an orange. And this would be number 960. Oh yeah, I guess if you press harder, you can get the larger ones, the larger dots. Now these aren't quite as fine as what the Zigs were, and the Tombows. These are just a hair thicker, but they do still come to a pretty nice tip. So as you can see, you definitely can still write with them. Here we have a red and number 946. Whoops. And we have a couple of blues in here. This one would be 0. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. 004. That's pretty. A little bit more on the green side than the other aquas. Then we have a light blue, which is 028, I believe. If not, it is now. And it's not a light blue, it's a royal blue. Very pretty. This looks gorgeous, doesn't it? This is, and I may just give these names of my own, so when I look at the color chart, I can, well, no. If I look at the color, I can quickly pick out the markers. So, 991. Oh, much darker. It is a green. Oh, I didn't scribble out the blue. That's okay. Okay, so those are the 6 in that set. And I'm just going to call these brights. And these will be pastels. I'm not sure if they're all going to truly be pastels, but that's kind of how it seemed that they were split out. No, watch. There'd be neons or something. So this is the card in here. And yes, these do look like pastels, don't they? Versus this set, which was brighter. And these even look brighter on the camera than they are in real life. So then, we get our little kitty to practice with. We'll leave that one over there. All right, so we have a pink. This is number 939. So they are all unique numbers, corresponding to the code of that particular color. And yes, we have a neon color. Definitely not a pastel. Kind of guessed that when I seen the tip. Kind of gave it away. All right, it's not this color. Look at the tip. Kind of like our pencils. Definitely cannot, put these over here, cannot go by the color of the barrel. But if you look at the lead, that will tell you much more what the, much better, I should say, what the color inside is going to be. This one is 953. Oh yeah. These are the neons and maybe pastels. I don't know. But those are pretty. Ooh. All right, we do have a purple. And this one is 035. Okay, so this is a standard purple. But again, different than all the others. So it's still a unique color out of all 4 sets. So that's good. We have a blue. And we have 911. Is that a 9 or a 0? No, 011. Maybe I need 911. All right, so that's our blue. That's pretty. Again, deeper than our other aquas too. These are a little similar. This is the lightest. Then we kind of have a mid aqua. Then we have our dark aqua. So that's cool. Those 3 colors alone, we could maybe do a blend out. And in like, you know, sky or something like that. 984. Oh, there's a pretty grass green or spring green. So definitely not pastels. If anything, I would call these neons. Then we do have a gray. And this one is 042. So we do have an identification of sorts on these also. Not gray. We do have a black. So that's awesome. Either that or it's a very dark gray. Because I would have thought they would have had a black barrel. You know, if it would have been a black. I was just looking at this one. Oh, that was our gray up there. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, it's either a very dark gray or a black. I would almost use it as a black. All right. There you have it. Let's zoom back out. I'm going to change this to neons. Let's zoom back out some. Let's look at all of our different colors between these 4 different sets. So here we have the Zig Clean Color Dot. Again, very nice variety of colors. These beautiful metallics. The Tombows, which, like I said, these 2 purples are similar. This one is a tad lighter. Pinks are similar. Reds, that deep orange, red-orange, these are all very different. The blues, aquamarines or bluebonnet, very similar. The blues are different. Greens are different. Love that mint green. And yeah, having the light and the dark brown, the tans are, or the grays are similar. This and the Zig, very similar. This and the Tombow, very similar. We do have a standard red. Again, this aqua color is different. Standard blue, but again, lighter than that one. Okay. Then a standard green, but lighter than ocean. So again, different. Then we do have these awesome neon colors that are very unique. The purple, I would say, is close to that, but yet different. It is just a shade different. This aquamarine, again, different. All 3 of these aquamarines are just a shade different. We have the lightest, we have a mid, and we have a dark. So that is cool. I like that. Then we kind of have this one in between, but that's more of a mint green also. So we have this beautiful spring green, again, different than the kiwi, different than number 8 in Tombow. So again, we have the real light, we have a mid-tone, and we have the dark. And then we have our, what I'm going to call black. So between the 4 sets, well, let's skip the metallics. Between the 3 sets, we have a lot of unique colors. I am very happy that I picked up all 3. What would make me even happier is if we could do multiple size dots with the Tombow. But again, you could put the Tombow on the inside or wherever you wanted the most color to make it look the darkest, right? And again, would come in very handy for journaling. So again, I will link all of these down below in the description. And next weekend, maybe, for our color and chat, we'll do some playing around with this. Kind of combining the different sets, just seeing what works, what doesn't work. Some things will work, yeah, some things may not. So yeah, very interesting. Thank you, Danny, so much for this idea. Like I said, I had no idea things like this were out there. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing these dot markers in all these different brands. Now, there may be more out there than these, and if you know of any other brands of dot markers, let me know down in the description below. I know there are many of you out there who do scrapbooking and journaling and things like that. You may know of some other brands of these dot markers because you use them in your journals and scrapbooks. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.